And now the tide turns in the public life of Cipriani, and we come to his last years. Up until 1932, Tubal Uriah Butler had been a member of the association and an ardent supporter of Cipriani. However, in that year, a trade union ordinance was passed, and Cipriani took the decision that his Working Men's Association should not register as a trade union, but should become instead a political party, the Trinidad Labour Party. He did not consult Butler in making this decision, and the two parted with some bitterness, Butler forming his British Empire Workers' and Citizens' Home Rule Party, usually referred to as the Butler Party. Butler led the 1935 Apex oilfield strike, and Cipriani and his Labour Party did not support the strike. On that occasion, Butler accused Cipriani of backpedaling and somersaulting, and the rift between the two widened. Perhaps it can be said that Cipriani was a reformer, while Butler was a revolutionary. Be that as it may, Cipriani's influence over the mass of the working class began to wane, though he still had a band of devoted followers in Port of Spain, the old guard, so to speak, and he continued to be feared and admired by many. Cipriani has been described as below middle height, though solidly built, and giving the impression of squareness and strength. He always wore a khaki suit and brown boots, not for affectation, but which showed the simplicity of the man. He had a fleshy, clean-shaven face and eyes of a peculiar greenish color. He was to be found on most weekday mornings outside his dusty auctioneer's office on St. Vincent Street, just north of the magistrates' courts, the entrance to it given directly onto the pavement, passing the time of day with all and sundry, his purse opened and emptied again and again, as he helped all those who came his way and were in dire need. Cipriani, championing the cause of the masses, was exposed daily to the abuse and insults of those who hated him because he extended always a helping hand to the poor, the unemployed, and the suffering. He had stepped out of his class, and those of it never really forgave him for doing so. He died on 8th April 1945 in his 71st year, and the country that he had served so well remembered him by the issue of two stamps, one issued on the 1st May 1969 to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the International Labour Organization, the other on 30th August 1971, on the 9th anniversary of our independence. His statue also stands at the bottom of Frederick Street in Port of Spain, facing north, so that he may forever look up into the city that he loved and was so much a part of. In his own words,
"This Trinidad of ours has got a future before her. From her geographical position, she's going to prove, I feel, one of the most important stations in this part of the civilized world, stationed as she is between North and South America. Her future is something which we cannot conceive at the present moment, and I beg you to make yourselves ready when that time comes, to do what we expect you to do, to put every effort in the development, economically, politically, and in every other way, in the great future that lies before Trinidad and her people."